Hello. Good morning. It's a wonderful, dreary day in Texas. I'm so tired. I'm not ready for this Monday. Is anyone ever really ready for a Monday? Oh, yeah. Anyways, I thought I would have just a nice little chat with you as I go to work this morning. As you can tell, I am faking being a morning person. Anyways, I got a really awesome question from a subscriber on one of my videos asking, how did I choose to become a graphic designer? And I thought that was something I would address in this video today, just so I could put out another video because I haven't done so in over a week. Anyways, it actually took me a little while to figure out that I wanted to be a graphic designer. I want to go back a few years, quite a few years, to when I was born, to kind of tell you a story about my family and kind of how my career path came to be. So I have artists, or art creativity is very affluent on both sides of my family, my mom's side and my dad's side. My great-grandmother was an artist, and my aunt on my mom's side is very, very, very talented as well. And then my dad is a professional artist. He still does murals, he does paintings, he does drawings for people, and he gets paid for it. So he has art murals pretty much all over Texas, and he's been in some local magazines, I guess, doing, they've done stories on him, small town artist, all that fun stuff. And so yeah, I was born with talent, so people say. And my mom likes to tell a story that I was drawing on the floor as a little kid, using both my hands with pencils in each hand, and I fell asleep on the floor, face down with two pencils in my hands. So she thought that was a cute story. But yeah, I grew up drawing. I was in multiple art shows. As a little kid, I was in my school's art shows. I was in a college art show when I was a kid, and I won some prizes. Yeah, I won quite a few. And then as I grew up, I stopped really drawing a lot in high school, just because, hormones and drama, I guess. And then I get to college, I start going to a community college for my associates, and I'm just I don't know what I'm going to do with my life. I don't really know if I want to go into the art field. I don't know if I want to be creative all the time, I get burnt out a lot. And so I kind of was maybe I should go into business. Maybe I should do this or that. And it just was not working. About 2 years go by after high school. I'm still in my community college trying to figure out what I'm going to do. And I get a phone call from the Art Institute of Dallas, kind of following up, because I was just putting feelers out there. So I filled out a questionnaire about what I was interested in. And I didn't even put down graphic design or advertising. I put down baking and pastry. And they called me, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm not interested in baking and pastry anymore. And my dad was right there kind of beside me, and he's like, you should go into graphic design. I think you'd be really good at it. And so I was like, I don't know about graphic design. And they're like, well, what about advertising design? It's like marketing and graphic design kind of mixed together. And I was like, okay, I guess. And so the lady who called encouraged me to fill out an application, get all of my stuff done, get all of my grades and stuff transferred. And I did. I mean, I filled out an application like the next day. I called to get all my transcripts sent over. And August of 2012, I moved to Dallas from teensy tiny town, and I never looked back. I got my advertising design degree. I learned a little bit about marketing, a little bit about graphic design. I put together a portfolio, and I graduated one of the top ones in my class. I graduated in 2015, and I got my first big girl job like, I don't know, a month and a half later. And I was there for almost 6 years. I was like just a few days shy of 6 years before I left and started my new job that I started last July. And it has been so fun. I truly do enjoy graphic design. I really do enjoy marketing. It's a ton of fun. It exercises my creativity, though I have not drawn a picture in probably 2 to 3 years now. It's funny because I use my creative brain all day long. I come home and I really don't want to use my creativity anymore. I kind of just want to hang out with my husband and just veg out on the couch and watch movies. That's all I want to do when I get home. But I've been kind of itching to get my charcoal out and use my drawing skills again. I haven't, like I said, I haven't done that in a few years now, and I kind of miss it. But the thing is, doing my own project, like, it's hard for me. I have to have somebody ask me to do something for them, and I'll do it. That's how my brain works. And so, and you know, it's also money motivated as well. It's like, you get it done if you're gonna get money afterwards. But besides that, I really do enjoy drawing. I just haven't done it. I am easily burnt out. My brain just burns out super easy, and I think it's because I'm working 9 hours a day on creative stuff. So that's really how I came to be a graphic designer. I mean, it's not like a glamorous story. It's not a truly exciting story. It's just me scrambling to figure out what I was going to do with my life, and that's really it. My dad kind of just pushed me, like, you need to do something creative. You need to be a creative person. You need to utilize your skills. And I'm like, okay. And I did, and now I have well over 7 years of experience doing the things that I do, and I truly enjoy it. So I know some people can't say the same. You know, some people went into a field just because they are obligated to, and they don't like it, but they're sticking with it because it's the only thing they know how to do. So, and you know, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do something that you don't like just because someone else told you you had to, or they wanted you to. Just know that it's your life. You should be doing what you were called to do, not what someone else told you that you should do. If that makes any kind of sense. I am just throwing things out there this morning. Super tired. It was a very busy weekend. On another note, it was a very busy weekend, and I did not get to sleep in at all. We went to Waco on Saturday. I thought about filming it, but I really wanted to enjoy my time with my husband because I'm about to be a tax widow. He is about to be very, very, very busy, and I won't be able to hang out with him very much in the coming weeks, month and a half. So I really wanted to be in the moment with him. And then I went to visit my family on Sunday, which was yesterday, to go to church with them and introduce my husband to my home church. I grew up in a very, very small church. Like, it's grown quite a bit now, but whenever I was going, there was about less than 100 people going. So I wanted to introduce my husband to a small town church service, and he loved it, and I loved it. It's always good to be back home and to see the people I grew up around and who, helped shape me into the person I am today. So it was very good to be back. Got to see my siblings and my parents, and it was just an overall really good weekend. It was a long weekend of driving. I drive a lot, and I don't necessarily like to drive everywhere on the weekends because it just makes me super tired. So we split up the driving. My husband drove to Waco on Saturday, and I drove to my hometown on Sunday. So they're both around the same amount of time from Dallas. So from Dallas, 2 hours to Waco, 1.5 hours to my hometown. So it's just about the same. Anyways, I am about to be at work. Oh my gosh, words are hard. About to be at work, so I'm going to let you all go, and I will post this soon, hopefully. And I hope you all have such a wonderful day. I hope you all make good decisions and stay safe, and I love you very much. I hope you subscribe and like and leave nice comments. Ask me more questions. That was a great question, asking me why I chose to be a graphic designer and how. I think that's a great question. I hope I get more of those curious questions, and hopefully one day I'll be able to have so many subscribers that I can have a Q&A and get plenty of questions from you guys who are curious about my life. And so I will see you all later. Please like and subscribe and comment.